Hey guys, how's it going? It is Kire here with another Infinite Magicraid video, and in today's video, I want to warn you guys about this epic raid up banner, and then talk about one that I think is way better to summon on that's coming very soon. So the new patch just dropped, and they give us an actual clear guide on what's going to happen next. And I really think this random one that they threw out that's not that good is just kind of a bait, and they're hoping to get people to summon on this because the good one is going to be later, and if they summoned on this, maybe they got tempted by the extra raid up here, then the good one that's going to be allowing you to summon for Dragon Tribe faction members that are some of the best characters in the game that's coming here later this week. They're going to be incentivized to spend it because they feel like they missed out. But I'm here to try to warn you guys, don't do that, even though I think maybe most people that have summon saved up, this is just not that good of a rate up, in my opinion, to justify summoning now. I think maybe they can kind of get away with people getting into this because of just how rare this is. I believe this is the first time they've ever done something like this. If they've ever done something like this before in the past, before I started playing, please let me know. But I believe this is the first time they've done some kind of new rate up besides just rating up some epics and then also rating up some legendary heroes. So it's kind of interesting that they're doing this, but Raid does this all the time where it's all about the timing of the events, and you could even argue they might have something coming up planned after the summon up for the Dragon Eye faction that could be even better. And, you know, it's just always about timing. But I think this is one of those ones that you can really probably rest assured that that's going to be one of the best summon up events that you can get for a very long time. And then it's pretty predatory if they try to release something even better than that right after. It would have to be pretty unprecedented for something like that to happen. But let's pull up those patch notes here and actually cover them because they just came out, I believe, a few hours ago. Event is going to be from January 13th to January 15th. It's going to be Hazonia, Nacille, Greta, Hoff, and Natalie. I think every single one of those 5 characters is absolutely amazing. Then you have amazing epics too. You have Wim, Therese, Savone, and Reeves. I think 3 out of those 4 are very good. So this is easily probably one of the best rate ups I've ever seen in this game. We can just quickly go through these characters just so you can get a vibe on just how good they are. We have Hez here, best character in the game in my opinion that you can summon for. Catherine being the actual best character in the game. Also, like E3, Nicholas is better, but you can't summon for him anymore because he's a event character. So this is the best you're going to get. He's available. You have one of, if not the best arena characters in the game here in Nacille. Especially when you have him E1, you kind of need him to have E1 to make him good. I think Greta's a great character, really good damage here, removes all buffs, good for the green faction, even though if you were playing during the Halloween event, you already have an epic that can do that. But resist debuffs has an 80% chance. Oh, what is that? 40% chance, and each ally has a 15. So a 50, 60, 70% chance for herself to just randomly resist a debuff. I think that's very good. And then also provides that to her teammates. I've seen this in like arena defenses up there at the top. I think she's actually a really good character for a lot of different content. So I'm definitely a fan of her, especially on this rate up buff. Usually it's like one good character and then a couple okay ones. But in this case scenario, it's actually a lot of really good ones. And then we have Natalie here. I think she's really good because another bleed character, she got buffed. I think people are starting to realize just how good bleed is, but she's the only truly good AoE bleeder. And obviously you're going to need to pair her with another bleeder to really pop off. I would say the best combination is probably going to be her plus Nidarold, because you have the bleeds here. He pops off with other bleeds with his A2, especially when he's E1'd. But we have 100% chance to inflict bleed on all enemies, and then afterwards can reduce the effect res. I think this is a really underrated debuff here in reducing effect res. Usually I recommend that on a auto attack such as Hoff or Santa, but still very good. It helps a ton. And then lastly, that leads me into Hoff. This is a character that I think is amazing. I think he's one of the best characters in the game. He has 2 stages of HP burn, and then on a good chance, on an 80% chance. So if you get enough effect hit, you can guarantee 2 on there. Very good there, but he doesn't really provide as much consistent HP burn as most of the good HP burn heroes. Then the rest of his kit, he becomes a support, where he has the defense down and the tenacity down tuned on one enemy, and then he has that really good auto attack where he has a 100% chance to land effect res for people, the 50% version. So that's super good on bosses, super good on clan boss, and it just really helps making characters that you might want to focus on other stats be able to hit enough effect hit to consistently rely on their other moves. So that's why I really like Hoff. You have the combination of just, obviously this is a good move here with the 2 layers of HP burn AoE. You have the defense down 2 and tenacity down 2. That's amazing on bosses. And then you also have this debuff as well. So very good character. Like, this is easily one of the best 5 rate ups you can possibly get. Now let's move on to the next of the patch notes here, because there's a new event coming. There's a new hero. I don't know who that is. It's Paulin, Dragon Tribe, No Kid information, and Lele, Holy Light Parliament. Okay, so I just read it a little ahead here to make it. I just want to concisely talk about the good things about this patch. So we have the Chinese New Year event, typical event, but there's a couple new things. It's January 16th to January 22nd. So there's a sign-in bonus where you get diamonds, event-exclusive Spring Festival avatar and avatar frame. Kind of nice. It's like a little cosmetic thing. I don't think many people care about that, but it's kind of nice. We have Monster 9. Monster 9 has released an Evil Demon, Verge of Destruction. So we have a Spring Festival time-limited dungeon where you can gain diamonds, dragon eggs, XP potions, Miracle Runes, and Supreme Runes in 3 stages. I believe that's just like the Christmas event where you have 3 different dungeons there that you go through. Hopefully it's not crazy overtuned. Like last time, red packet, this is interesting. Challenge guild boss to get double rewards during the event. We have number 4 here. Fortune Blessings, Spring Festival event, exclusive heroes, Paulin and Lele have arrived. Come and get them now. I believe these are going to be characters on a Miracle Rune. Does it just say that? Usually they're always on a Miracle Rune. These are actually event exclusives. So these are just like Santa and just like, a Little Jack. So these are, okay, hopefully they're not too busted like Little Jack or like Santa was. And then we have a World Boss. This is cool. World Boss Dungeons available for a limited time. And then you have 3 chances to battle them each day. And then the top rank guilds are awarded a guild flag. And then also the top ranked players will get special avatars and an avatar flame. So frame there. So I think that's actually really cool. It's kind of like a panda thing. Like the World Boss, it's very, Chinese New Year themed base all the way around. Stuff people don't care about. It looks like they have some kind of event just like the one that was really difficult to get an avatar in the Christmas one, which is kind of a bummer that they're bringing that back. Hopefully they tuned it to make it a little easier because almost no one got that. Then they also have a festival pass, which is typical. But at the end of it, it looks like you can buy... Oh, man, I don't like this at all. They're making it $50, but you guarantee the character. The new legend hero by purchasing the holiday pass and completing all quests. More rewards are added here. I don't know how I feel about that. But that's pretty much it for this event. I do like that they're adding new content, especially for these events. It seems like, unfortunately, these holiday events have been easily the most controversial part of the game, which is a bummer. But at least we have something to look forward to that's actually fair on January 13th through the 15th. I think that's a big day to focus on. And then hopefully they get this event right. But it's looking like they're really set on, they've had this planned for all these events with this kind of pricing structure and these kind of tactics, which is unfortunate. But I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts below. We'll have more information. I like to just kind of be brief with these ones, and when we get the official ones that I can show you guys, it will look a little better. But this is what I got to work with for now. So curious to hear your thoughts below. And with that, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.